Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This one's pretty cool. We got a 5-pound bag of pay dirt in from a viewer, Ray Johnson, up in Michigan. And this is undisturbed glacial till. The way that he got it, he actually went to a construction site and he got he got permission from the construction manager to get a 5-gallon bucket of this stuff, and he decided to send me a 5-pound bag of it. We're gonna fly down in VR and I'll show you guys exactly where. He gave me the coordinates, so we're gonna fly down and take a look at where he found it. But this is what the construction site looked like. You can see it says here there is a heavy clay layer above, a coarse sand layer, which is about 12 inches in thickness, and a fine sand layer at the bottom. The enclosed sand and rock is from the bottom of the coarse sand layer in the middle of the picture. So let's go into VR and fly down in there, and we're gonna see where this stuff came from. So here we go. All right, everyone, this is the state of Michigan, and as you can see, it's the big state here, surrounded by some Great Lakes, and right in the middle of the state, this is where this pay dirt came from. This is Mount Pleasant, Michigan. If you go west on 20 here, this is where the coordinates are that Ray sent to me. There's actually right in this area here. Whoops. Let's fly in there a little bit and get a closer look. So I guess apparently now this is all a construction area, and so this is where he got the pay dirt from. This is what the landscape around it looks like. There is little lakes, small hills, but pretty flat. So yeah, cool. That is the place where this pay dirt came from. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Here we go. Alright, so here's the actual package here from Ray. And if anybody's interested in sending me something, this would be the address, actually. There it is. That's my address if you want to send me some pay dirt or anything. Yeah, that's the address. Anyway, let's go ahead, open this thing up, and see what we got. Packing stuff. Here we go. All right. It's from Mount Pleasant, Michigan. So we have a box of Michigan here in Colorado. We're going to go ahead and we're going to classify it down. Looks like we're going to need a 1/4-inch classifier, and yeah, we'll send it through a couple different screens to make it a little bit easier to pan. But yeah, next thing you see will be classification. So we have our 1/4-inch classifier here. Duck down a little bit and get the shot. And he said it was 5 pounds. I'm just going to take his word for it. I'm not going to weigh it up or anything. Also, there's no guarantee that we're going to find any gold in here or anything. He actually said that he is also going to pan some out at home with his son, and he's going to let me know if he finds anything. So quarter-inch. Alright, so this is important to note, and it's not an issue I had with any other previous pay dirts, but this stuff it's a little bit moist. You can see little crumbs of sand and stuff on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to run some water over that to clean off all the rocks to make sure we have a nice, proper. Yeah, see that? We're going to make sure we bust all this stuff up, make sure that our classification is right. So let's get some water run through there. My neighbor downstairs loves me. All right. All right, next size is going to be the kitchen strainer. I really like this size here. Not sure what size it is, but it's bigger than 20 mesh. Door keeps falling off the hinge. Oh my goodness. This is all the Plus kitchen strainer stuff. If you look at it closely, there's all kinds of little pieces of quartz and stuff in there. So that looks promising. I was able to, let me see. Yeah, like you can see there's definitely little pieces of quartz in here all over the place. And they've been, you can see that all the rocks are rounded. These little pebbles are round. So that means that they have been either in underwater or a glacier or something. The 20 mesh, I'm just going to skip that step. We're just going to do this. All right. This is the end of our plus and minus 30 here. Putting the minus or plus 30 right here. And the minus 30 is right here. So yeah, I should have put the minus 30 in the bigger pan, but we'll switch those around and we'll start panning these down. I do want to get a closer look at some of these little pieces of Michigan here because it looks different than Colorado stuff. A little more interesting than what I'm used to seeing. So I'm going to take it inside and we're going to look at it a little bit closer before I actually pan it down. See if we can identify some of this stuff, especially the bigger, the 1/4 inch stuff here. Well, I guess we don't have to bring it inside. We can just take a look at it here. I mean, that right there, that's a piece of quartz, but it's like a milky quartz. It's not transparent like we find around here. Same thing with this one. Is that what it's called? Milky quartz? Like this stuff here, look at that. It looks like there's little veins of quartz in it. What else do we have here? And as you can see, a lot of this stuff is also rounded and weathered, like it's been in a stream for a while or something. But it's glacial till. Check this out. That looks like it was alive at one point. Hopefully that's not blurry. It looks like almost like a seashell or something. Stuff is pretty interesting. Then again, oh, check that one out. Yeah, it's got like little stripes in it and stuff. I don't know what that is. I really hope that's not blurry. So, if anybody knows what that is, let me know in the comments. This is the Plus kitchen strainer stuff. And it's just much more colorful. Very interesting looking gravels here. We're going to pan it down and see if anything's a little bit heavier than the rest. And see if we can find some gold in here. Alright, let's get panning. There is some black sand in it that must have got through, or didn't get washed through, I should say. However, I'm not finding any gold in this one either. I really wasn't expecting to. If there was gold in there, those would be nice little pickers. And yeah, not expecting to find that kind of stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and pan this out. This is the plus 30. I gotta get more water in my tub here. Alright, we got some water here. Got a little bit of jet dry. I like to use some jet dry just to break the surface tension of the water in case there's some really fine float gold. Because it does float, as you've seen in my other videos. It floats right away. So let's put some water in here. Alright. Ooh, suds. Too much jet dry. Oh well. Man, I really like this gold pan. This is the Garrett Super Sluice. This thing is awesome. I mean, in comparison to these little cheap Amazon ones, they work, but it's just, using this thing, it's just effortless. Because you got these two big riffles right here. and your gold is not going to go past there. Your gold's going to get trapped down in that corner. All right, we're just about there. We're going to bring it over to the side. See some black sands. We're gonna spin it now since I could see some black sands coming through. All right, dude, I think I do see some gold. Very small piece. Let me film it before it goes away. I'll zoom in on it for you there. Right there, I think I see two little pieces. I think. Let's keep panning it down, see if we find anything else. Yep. Oh, is that gold? That little piece right there. All right, let me tap everything up. I know the water's dirty, but... Alright. Yeah, so we did find a little bit of gold here, guys. Right there. A little flake of gold. So yeah, for sure we did get some gold out of this. Ray, very cool. We're not even into the minus 30 yet. That piece is actually minus 30. So my guess is that most of the gold is going to be in here. So what we're going to do, we're going to clear all this out. We know we got a little bit that was probably stuck to one of these bigger pieces. The plus 30. And we're just going to pan this stuff out. Transfer it over to the super sluice. Save myself about a half an hour. Alright. So we got the minus 30 here in the super sluice. Almost there. Once you get down to the end, you really want to take your time. You never want to splash the water out. You want the water to run off. You never want to throw water out of your pan. I've noticed a lot of guys on the river trying to pan, and they're like, they would be splashing the water out. And you're going to lose gold doing that. See all that black sand? Alright, we're starting to see black sand right now. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's what it looks like. Let's bring it over here, away from the riffles. The smooth side of the pan. And wash off some of that blonde sand. Work it down to the corner, wash off the top. And that's far enough. Alright, here we go. We're going to find out if Ray struck gold in Michigan. Let's see here. We did find a little bit in the other pan, so I'm kind of betting that there is some in here. I would guess that there is. Maybe a little bit. Not seeing anything yet. Oh yeah, I see one little piece. It looks like I see two little flakes in there. All right, let's get a better picture of this, and then we'll wrap it up. Right there, you can see the two little flakes. That's about all that I was able to find out of here. If I was able to find those two little pieces, if anything bigger would have been in here, I definitely would have found it. Those probably don't weigh very much. You would need you need a really big sample in order to get a decent size, little sample of gold. But let me turn this around so I can say thanks. So Ray, thanks a lot, man. Hope you and your son had a good time panning this out. Maybe found a little bit of gold. If you got a full 5-gallon bucket of it, you're probably going to find much more than this. This is out of a 5-pound sample that you sent in the mail, but you can barely see that there's maybe 2 or 3 little flakes in there. I'll have it zoomed in there for you again. All right, guys, there we go. Some Glacial Till Gold from Michigan sent in from Ray Johnson. So Ray and his son, they're going to go ahead and they're going to pan out a whole 5-gallon bucket of this stuff. Not sure if he's going to make a video, but I'm going to link his channel at the end of this one. Put him in the description as well. So check him out. I don't know if he has any content. I guess you can go over there and subscribe. Hopefully him and his son decide to, make a little video of what they find, because I'm really curious to see what they get out of an entire 5-gallon bucket. So this is what it looks like. And I was able to salvage another smaller piece as well right there. So that, there was actually some more flower gold that I wasn't able to collect up. It was too small. But yeah, Michigan gold, guys. And a big shout out again to Ray Johnson. If you guys want to send anything in and get a shout out in one of my videos, I'll put my address in the description. Just send me an email, let me know what you're sending, so I know to look for it. And if you enjoyed this video, the VR virtual HTC Vive in the beginning there, give me a thumbs up. And that's all I got, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.